Hello, welcome to our HTML tutorial series. This is the continuation video and it is part 2 of head and meta element. In the previous video we already talked about what is meta tag, and we also discussed about data versus information, and I have shown the basic syntax for the meta tag, also given the example. Now I will explain each and every meta tag one by one. So let's start with character sets. Why we are using the character sets? We are using the character sets to display an HTML page correctly. The browser must know what character sets encoding is used. And for the HTML5, the default character encoding is UTF-8, but this has not always been the case. The character encoding for early version was the ASCII, and for in later from HTML 2.0 and HTML 4.0 version, the character set was ISO 88591. That was considered as a standard. But now for XML and HTML5, UTF-8 finally arrived and solved lots of character encoding problem. And this way we can specify the character set in our HTML document. So now we'll talk about the author. We are using the author meta tag to specify the name of the author for the document. Document means that HTML page. To specify the author, we have to use the meta tag like this way. We have to specify the meta, then name, and the author name. Now we'll talk about the description. The description used to specify the description of the page, and if I'll give the description, the search engine can automatically pick up this description to show with the result of searches. And to specify that, we have to use that coding. As in the name attribute, we have to specify the description, and the content attribute, we have to specify the description for that web page. So let me give one example, then you will be able to understand easily. So in Google, I search what is artificial intelligence, and this page came here, and if I'll open that, it will give you one single web page. And if you will right click and go to the view page source, then you will be able to see many things, or everything code related to that page. So if we'll go to that descriptions meta tag, you will be able to see that the meta tag name attribute is giving the description, and in content section they are giving what is the artificial intelligence itself. So this description saying that this page will talk about what is the artificial intelligence. You can give more appropriate description by yourself. So this is all about description. Now I will talk about the generator. The generator is used to specify one of the software packages used to generate the document, not used on hand authored page. Some software packages are available which are responsible to generate the HTML document itself. So for that you have to specify the name as a generator, and the generator name you have to specify that, or you have to specify the package name. Now we will talk about keywords. So let's discuss what is actually keyword. You can use meta tag to specify important keywords related to the document, and later these keywords are used by search engine while indexing your web page for searching purpose. And this keywords specifies a comma separated list of keywords relevant to that particular page, and it will inform search engine what the page is about. You can see the example below here, that in content section of the keyword we are using the HTML, meta tag, and reference tag reference. By these three keywords we can easily able to understand that if I will give this keyword or meta tag in a single web page, in a in a web page, then uh, we can understand this page will going to talk about the HTML meta tags and tag references. One tip is available that always specify keywords in your page, because it's needed by the search engine to categorize your page for indexing purpose. Now I'll show you one practical example how other people are using the keyword in their website. So I open a single web page, and here you can see they are giving the content about the HTML element. If I'll right click and click on the view page source, then here here you can see they're using the meta tag, and they're specifying name as keyword, and in content section they talking about they specify the comma separated list to specify what type of content they are actually providing. To specify that, they are saying that this will talk about the element HTML and definition of the element, and they will provide the code, and they will also give the example of the element, and this is a HTML tutorial, and they will explain what is element in this particular page. So I think it's clear what is keyword. Now we'll talk about the viewport. In the first point, it's saying that controls the viewport, the user visible area for the web page. And the second point is saying that the viewport varies with the device, smaller on mobile phone than on computer screen. You should include the following meta viewport element in all your web pages like this. You have to specify the viewport, and as a content, this is the default value for the viewport element, and a meta viewport element gives the browser instruction how to control the web pages dimensions and scaling. And here you can see that width equal to device width. It means device width part sets the width of the page to follow the screen width of the device, which will vary depending on the device. And the initial scale 1.0, it means part sets the initial zoom level when the page is first loaded by the browser. So for various type of device like mobile device or tab or computer screen, the large screen desktop, all they are different device, and their zoom level also different. We can zoom from our mobile device, and this initial scale 1.0 says that what will be the default initial scale or zoom level for your device. It will set automatically. You no need to do anything manually, just you have to specify this meta tag. It will handle all these things for different type of device, that is mobile screen, tab, or it may be the computer screen. So to give the better understanding, let's I want to give one example so that you can understand it easily. So let's start. Here in this page you can see that we have a image file, and we have two different web pages available here. First one is with the viewport meta tag, and this one is the without viewport meta tag. So if I'll open without viewport element, then you can see that the page is looking good for the desktop device. But if I'll inspect this, and if I'll change it to the mobile device, you can see, you'll be able to see that the image is not covering the full page. But if I'll open with viewport, then you will be able to see that it will be changed automatically with your mobile device. So again I clicked, and you can see the difference between two web pages in the mobile device. So without viewport the image is little bit small, but for in case of with viewport, the image is actually resizing with your device. So how you can see the code here. So in the heading tag you can see that we are using the viewport here, but without viewport, if you'll expand this in heading tag, we have nothing. Or in a different way, you can see the view page source. If you will click on the view page source, you will be able to see the code from here also. So within this, here we don't have any viewport, and if I'll click the view source here, here we have the viewport. So viewport is very much important to see the output of your page in various devices. So that's it. So we discuss about the meta tag, description, keyword, author, and viewport. If you have any question, you can post it in comment section. We will try to solve that one. Thanks for watching.